Lobby, please. All senior counselors report to the lobby, please.
If I'm in the driver's seat, then I own it.
Left foot, right foot, how you walk that? Cross tracks, my hood, how you talk that? Light skin, bad, fat, pop that. Playing on the wrong hitter, need to stop that. Left foot, right foot, how you walk that?
Trade my 4x4 for a GC3, ain't no more free little speed. I gave him chance again. I even told him please. I find it crazy the police to shoot you and know that you dead, but still tell you to freeze. Look, I seen what I seen. I guess that mean hold him down if he say he can't breathe. It's too many mothers just grieving. They killing us for no reason. Been going on for too long to get even. Throw us in cages like dogs and hyenas. I went to court and they sent me to prison. My mama was quick when they said I can't leave. First I was drunk, then I sobered up quick when I heard all that time that they gave to Talib. He got a life sentence plus. We just some products of our environment. How the f they gon' blame us? You can't fight fire with fire, I know, but at least we can turn off the flames on. Every color person ain't dumb, and all whites not racist. I be judging by the mind and heart, I ain't really in the faces. Though the way that we living is not getting better, you gotta know how to survive. Crazy, I had to tell all of my lovers to carry a gun when they going outside. Stay in the mirror whenever you drive. Overprotected, go crazy for mine. You gotta pay attention to the sign. Seem like the blind following the blind. Thinking about everything that's going on. I boost security up in my home. I'm with my kind of they right or they wrong. I call him now, he'll pick up the phone and it's 5 in the morning. He waking up on it. Tell him wherever I'm at, then they coming. I see blue lights, I get scared to start running. That should be crazy, they supposed to protect us. Swords and handcuffs and arrest us. Why they go home at night, that's messed up. Knowing we needed help, they neglect us. One of them who gon' make them respect us. I can see in your eye that you fed up. Go around, got my shot, I won't let up. They know that we a problem together. They know that we can storm anywhere. It's bigger than black and white. It's a problem with the whole way of life. Can't change overnight. But we gotta start somewhere. Might as well go ahead, start here. We done had a hell of a year. I'ma make it count while I'm here. God is the only man I fear. Kid, I'm going on the front line, he gon' bust your work till you come back that gun line. You know when the storm go away, then the sunshine. Got put your head in the game when it's crunch time. I want all my sons to grow up to be monsters. I want all my daughters to show out in public. Seem like we losing our country, but we gotta stand up for something, so this what it comes to. Every video I see on my country, I got power now, I gotta say something. Corrupted police been the problem where I'm from, but I'd be lying if I said it was all of them. I ain't do this for the trend, I don't follow them. Altercations with the law had a lot of them. People speaking for the people, I'm proud of them. Stick together, we can get it up out of them. I can't lie like I don't rap about killing and dope, but I'm telling my youngest to vote. I did what I did cause I didn't have no choice and no hope. I was forced to just jump in and go. This bullshit is all that we know, but it's time for a change. Got time to be serious, no time for no gang. Ain't taking no more, let us go for them chains. God bless they soul, 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 God bless they soul.
First things first, rest in peace, sucker fair. For real, you the only father that I ever knew. I get my shit pregnant, I'ma be a better you. Prophecies that I made way back in the veil. Fulfilled. Listen, even back when we was broke, my team ill. Martin Luther King would have been on Dreamville. Talk to him. One time for my LA sisters. One time for my LA. Ladies, you can't tell the difference. difference. One time for a girl who knows. Don't save her. She don't wanna be saved. 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 No role models and I'm here right now. No role models to speak up. Searching through my memory, I couldn't find one. Last night I was getting my feet rubbed by the baddest shit. Not Trina, but I swear to God it's to make you call your girl up and tell her, hey, what's good? Sorry, I'm never coming home, I'ma stay for good. Then hang the phone up, then proceed to later wood. I ain't fast like 911 in white neighborhoods. Ain't got no shame about it. She think I'm spoiled and I'm rich cause I can have any bitch. I got defensive and said, nah, I was the same without it. But then I thought back to a better me. Before I was a B-list celebrity, before I started calling this so heavily, back when you could get a platinum plat without no melody, you wasn't sweating me. One time for my LA sisters, one time for my LA lady, you can't tell the difference. One time for a who knows. Don't save her, she don't wanna be saved. 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 I want a real love, dark skinned and Aunt Viv love, that Jada and that real love. That leave a toothbrush at your crib, love. And you ain't gotta wonder whether that's your kid, love. Like, I don't want no some reality shows. Out of touch with reality. I was out in Hollywood bringing back 5 or 6. So then we kick them to the door, you know how it goes. She deserved that, she a bird, it's a bird trap. You think if I didn't rap, she would flirt back. Taking off her skirt, let her wear my shirt before she leave. I'ma need my shirt back, yeah, you know how it goes. One time for my LA sisters, one time for my LA lady niggas can't tell the difference. One time for a nigga who knows. Don't save her, she don't wanna be saved. Don't save her, she don't wanna be saved. Don't save her, she don't wanna be saved. Don't save her, she don't wanna be
It's like candy.
I can feel it when you walk, even when you talk. It takes over me.
Yes, I'm candy.
I wanna know, can you feel it too? Just like I do.
This stuff is starting now. It's the same feeling I always seem to get around you.
Yeah, because
There's
it's
no
9 o'clock.
mistaking. I'm clearly taken by the simple gift of you.
Is the city of Ashepoo here? Ashepoo. We here.
This stuff is starting now. This stuff is starting now. This stuff is starting now. My eyes roll in my head. I toss and turn in my bed. In the morning when I think about you.
Good morning. Y'all all right? We're going to go ahead and get started. Go ahead and get started. So welcome to your final assembly, your graduation. I want to welcome the parents. Thank you all for being here today. And hope you had a good week. So hope you have a good week. Which, matter of fact, I know you've had a great week because I saw it. It was good. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to ask Antoine Dunston to come up and give us our invocation. Y'all give it up for Antoine Dunston.
Let us pray. Heavenly Father, Lord, I come before you right now, God, and I just give you praise for just this week, oh God. From Sunday to now, we are at Saturday, Lord. I just give you praise because you put everything together. I give you thanks for our counselors who showed us truly how to be men and be good citizens of Palmetto Boys State. I just want to give thanks for all the staff and those who worked tirelessly to put this program together, God. It was truly an honor just to stand before everyone, and how many people got up and made speeches, oh God, who didn't think that they could do it, Lord, but I know that you strengthened them, so I give you praise for that. Next, I just give you praise for the brotherhood that we gained here at Palmetto Boys State. Coming together as one, sitting in the cafeteria, eating together, chanting our lungs out, God. You gave us the strength, and we did it, and now we have a bond that will last forever. I next pray that we can leave our doubts here, God. A lot of us came here thinking that we couldn't do it. But now we know that we can do it. And so, Lord, I just say 1 Peter 5:7 over them, to cast all their cares on you, for you care for them, God. I love you and I praise you. And in the mighty, matchless, and majestic name of our soon-coming Savior, Jesus Christ, everyone said, amen.
Amen. Appreciate Antoine, chaplain of our house, to be able to give that invocation. Now we're going to have, I'm going to call on your governor, Lucas Hogan, to come give us, to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Lucas, you come on up. Following the Pledge of Allegiance, we'll have the national anthem from my Boys State Choir.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Boys State Choir. Now, guys, he's already standing up here. He's going to give his final remarks and acceptance. So I want you all to give a huge Boys State round of applause for your 2026 Palmetto Boys State Governor, Lucas Hogan. Good job, choir.
My name is Lucas Hogan. I am from the city of PD in Calhoun County, and y'all elected me y'all's governor. I got told I was giving a speech about an hour and a half ago, and I didn't know what I wanted to say at first, but I knew the emotion I wanted to express. Gratitude. I want to thank y'all for all of the love you've shown me. And I want to thank y'all for all of the love that you've shown each other. I heard last night how much this week has meant to people, and I'm so glad it has meant just as much to y'all as it has meant to me. Y'all came up to me and said some of the nicest things anybody has ever said to me, and even if I had never even formally met you. Y'all took photos with me, and I want to see those. After this, either come up with me and ask for my number or follow me on Instagram and send it to me through DMs. I love each and every one of y'all, and I would love to put y'all on a huge post. I was told I needed to formally accept the position of governor in this speech. So I honorably and humbly accept. I have a few thank yous I want to say. I want to thank Lenny Holness, the best lieutenant governor I could ever ask for. He's been campaigning with me since day one, and I could not have done this without him. I want to thank all the Federalist candidates. We balled out in the elections, and I am so proud of the work we did and the stuff we accomplished. I want to thank PD. I could not have asked for a better city. Y'all have been so sweet to me, and although y'all told me y'all were gonna vote straight ticket at first if y'all were a Nat, I think I eventually got y'all to, vote for me. I love each and every one of y'all, and I just wanna say from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for everything you've done this week. When I lost mayor on the first night, I was considering not running for anything else. That was until my JC Keegan told me, I don't know how you lost. You need to run for governor. So, from that point on, I put my head down and I decided I was going to do it. So, I want to thank Jack, Keegan, and Seth, the best counselors I could ever ask for, and I want to thank all of the support they've given me throughout this week. I ran for a lot of offices, and I lost almost all of them. But the entire time, they were so supportive, and I want to thank them for being my big brothers throughout this week, and now for the rest of my life. In my speech, while I was running for governor, I told y'all that Woody Guthrie sang, "From California to the New York Islands, from the Redwood Forests to the Gulf Stream waters, this land was made for you and me." After this week, I can proudly say, from calisthenics to the early morning wake-ups, this Palmetto Boys State was made for you and me. I now have some appointments I want to make to some people I'm very, very grateful for. First, my Adjutant General. When I call your name, please come up here, and then after y'all can be seated, then I'll finish up my speech, but I want y'all to be recognized up here for all of the stuff you've done for me, and I just want to give y'all some recognition. So, this man, he is probably one of the toughest people I've ever met in my life. He is from the county of Calhoun, the city of Tugaloo. I don't even think I need to say his last name. His first name is Arshish. Please come up here. My Adjutant General. Next, I want to thank my ride or die. I rode up with him here, one of my best friends, and he's been getting into politics recently. I'm so proud of him. He's really taken on a few courageous things here. He's gotten out of his comfort zone, and so I want to recognize him. For tax commissioner, I appoint Quinn Okapinski. Next, another person who has been throughout the entire week just been absolutely great to me, spreading my name to his city, even though the Nats might have gotten mad at him. I want to appoint for my Superintendent of State Patrol, John Harden. Next, I want to appoint the Director of the Department of Public Welfare. He is somebody I met through the Youth in Government program. Over there, he's actually the governor, so I appreciate him giving his support here. And I would like to call up Nick Pickens. Next, I want to call up my boy. He's been my friend since kindergarten. I still remember the first day we met, he was wearing I think it was either a Minions or SpongeBob backpack. I just remember it was yellow. And we sat on the carpet next to him, and I knew he was going to be a great friend. So, for my highway commissioner, I appoint James Parker. Next, this guy, he DM'd me on Instagram and he shared me his story. I'm not going to share it for him, but if you're interested in it, it's really, really a touching story. It's very moving. So for the director of the Department of Health, I would like to call up Jackson Tucker. Next, I want to call up my best friend for the Commissioner of Insurance. He ran for a few things. He won some, he lost some, and I'm begging for him to be up here. So Josh Begelman, please get up here. And last one, y'all. This one, I think we all know how smart of a kid this guy is. He's been supporting me since day one. He told me on the first day that he thought I was going to do really well here. And so I want to recognize him. Y'all probably recognize him from Quiz Bowl. Can Reese Bohr please come up here as Chief Advisor to the Governor? Can we get one last round of applause for all these people here? Thank all of y'all. All right, y'all can be seated. I have a few things I want to say. I'm so incredibly grateful for all of you who have supported me throughout this week. I love all of y'all. Please never hesitate to reach out to me for anything at all, no matter if I've spoken to you or not. Goodbye, y'all. I'm so happy to be y'all's governor.
Outstanding, outstanding job, Lucas. I know you will represent this encampment well as the governor of Palmetto Boys State. Now understand that your WPBS team has a final broadcast. Again, they've done a phenomenal job all week bringing you the news, bringing you the inside stories of what's going on and happening throughout the week of your encampment. So let's give a nice Boys State round of applause to your WPBS.
Good morning and welcome to WPBS. I'm Mag Moody.
And I am Colin Benjamin Covert. Well, it seems that time has finally come. It's the end of Boys State, and that means the end of WPBS. I would just like to say thank you to all of you. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching, obviously, but thank you for being so nice. Thank you for giving me the wonderful title of News Daddy. I love it so much. I'm definitely going to put that in the IG bio. And all of your support and kindness has been immeasurable. So yeah, also shout out to Savannah. Oh, and shout out to Daddy Drew.
Gentlemen, I stand in front of you today, not as your news anchor, not as your party chairman, but as a fellow citizen of Boys State. I want to say thank you to you all for making this such a special week for me. Whether you were somebody who stood up and shook my hand, whether you were somebody who complimented me or got so loud when I came out up on stage, or whether you were the kid that I fist bumped yesterday in Columbia that said he would never wash that hand again after I gave it to him, I want to say thank you. You gentlemen have made this week so incredibly special for me, and I'm so very thankful for you all. And we aren't the only ones that have things to say for you all. The rest of our production team have been the people that have made this happen, and they have a couple of words for you. So we're going to try to fit them in the frame here if they come on and make hustle, but there's a lot of them.
A lot. Many, many hands went into this production overall. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we can see them all.
We'll step out.
Yeah, I'm just going to step out now. Okay, so now they're going to give y'all a little speechy speech, so whoever has the mic first is going to go
start with the weatherman.
Yeah.
I just want to say it's been great being the weatherman, or the weather boy, as y'all like to call me. It's been fun here at WPBS. I want to thank the WPBS staff and the production staff for allowing me to do this. It's been really fun. I want to thank my JCs and my SC. We love you, Brock. I want to thank the PBS staff for allowing this week to happen. And I'm probably gonna miss this place. Like, especially the Friday nights. Like yesterday night was absolutely amazing, and it was so heartfelt. And it's like, that's probably the best part of PBS. That's really where all the brotherhood shows up on Friday night, and it was really a great time here. And yeah, thank you.
Hi, I'm Gabe. I'm from the city of Pacolet. I am very happy to be here. I do script writing for this news show. It has been great to be here and be involved. This is probably one of the coolest things I've gotten to do, and this is probably one of the best weeks I've ever had.
Hey y'all, this is Miles Guida, Ashipu born and raised. You know, I really loved getting to document and immortalize the moments that we had together. You know, that's really why we do what we do here. Otherwise, these moments just get lost in memory. So I really hope y'all appreciated the stories that we got to share with you. I hope they brought you joy. And I'm happy to be at Boys Day.
Hi, my name is Hamilton Waters. I'm a screenwriter and cameraman for WPBS. I just wanted to say that this was a great experience, and I'm really grateful to everybody on this team who's able to make this show come together. Also, shout out to Watery.
Hey, my name is Robert Moody. I'm from the city of Watery, and I work as a field camera op for the Watery bit and the store bit. And I'm just internally grateful for all the people that I was able to meet, laugh, and just hang out with. And I thank all of y'all, and that's it.
Hey y'all, my name is Nathan Jones. I'm one of your sports anchors. I'm from the great city of Combahee. And I just want to say to my amazing city, to the whole Palmetto Boys State, to this WPBS team, and just for everybody that has made this possible, just thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you.
As you can clearly see, come on to the front. Some of these people weren't able to say their names, but we just want to let you all know that we really do appreciate all of them and all of their hard work that they put into all of this. So we're all going to sign out as one. So I've been Colin Benjamin Covert.
I'm Mag Moody.
And goodbye, and see you next time from WPBS.
Yeah.
We welcome you to the often imitated, but never duplicated, the one, the only, the Palmetto Boys State experience. Give yourselves a round of applause. Come on, get it out. Let's go. We are excited to have you be a part of this Boys State experience. Gentlemen, get ready. This will be an epic week that you will never forget. Palmetto Boys State is a unique experience that without question will make you a better citizen. It will most likely make you a better leader. We firmly believe that it'll make you a better man.
There is a brotherhood that you are going to develop here at Boys State. There's a brotherhood of all of these guys that you're with.
Be trustworthy. Team with others. Live to keep America strong. Do not be afraid to fail. As Teddy Roosevelt said, no great accomplishments are achieved without some failure.
Hey guys, give it up for the production team for that end of the week video. Give it up for the video. All right, so now comes the time we've all been waiting for. You want to graduate, right? You want your diplomas? Yeah? Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask all the mayors of each city, listen up before you get up. Hold up. Hold up. The mayors of each city, I want you to line up over here on my left, your right. I want you to get in line, alphabetical order by city. Alphabetical order by city. While they're doing that, I'm going to ask the commander of the commander of South Carolina Department of American Legion, Jack Lonergan, to come up. Give him a round of applause as he comes up to the stage. Yes, he's going to assist. He's going to assist us in issuing diplomas, and then we're going to finish off today's assembly, and we'll get you all out of here so you can enjoy time with your family and friends, and maybe get a little bit of sleep. Maybe. I also asked Dante to come out here and help me with issuing the diplomas, so we're very, yeah. So I'll call out the city name, shake their hands, and I'll issue the diplomas. That's done? Yep. I'm waiting on the mayors to let me know when they are ready in alphabetical order by city. You all are bright, intelligent young men. I know this should be done in the next 5 seconds. Hey, I love y'all too, man. How we doing, mayors? How we doing? Still working on it. I get it. It's early. I'll help you out. I'm gonna call your city out. I'll help you out a little bit so we can get started. All right. Start out. How about for the great city of Ashipoo? The great city of Ashley. Good job, baby. The great city of Catawba. Pause to get a picture for the commander. Right here on the front row. You good, brother? All right, there you go. The great city of Chattooga. Congratulations. The great city of Chalga. Congratulations. The great city of Chichesi. Congratulations. The great city of Combahee. Great job. Congratulations.
When the guy with the deaf hand grip comes up here.
The great city of Congaree. Congratulations. The great city of Cooper. Congratulations. Good job. The great city of Coosawhatchee. Congratulations. And the great city of Edisto. Congratulations. Good job. And the great city of Enoree. Congratulations. Good job. You did all right?
Yep.
And the great city of Kiowee. Congratulations. And the great city of Okatee. Congratulations. Have a good one. And the great city of Illinois. Congratulations. And the great city of Pacolet. Great job. Congratulations. And the great city of PD. Stand for the picture. Yes. Congratulations. Congratulations. And the great city of Pocataligo. Congratulations. Yes, sir. There you go. The great city of Reedy. Congratulations. And the great city of Rocky. Congratulations. The great city of Salkehatchie. Congratulations. Thank you. Appreciate that. The great city of Saluda. Congratulations. Thanks, sir. And the great city of Santee. You want to get a picture? Congratulations. Good job. The great city of Savannah. Congratulations. And the great city of Stono. Congratulations. And the great city of Tugaloo. Picture. Congratulations. You got a firm shape. The great city of Toxaway. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you all.
The great city of Waccamaw. Congratulations. The great city of Wando. Congratulations. And finally, the great city of Wateree. Congratulations. Thank you, Commander. Y'all give Commander another round of applause. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Now we're going to have the choir. Now we have a presentation from our PAC guys.
What's up, fellas? What's up? Morning, guys. Morning. All week this week, our job is to put pressure on you. Our job is to lie to you. Our job is to challenge you. Our job is to put everything we can on you so that way you don't know what to do except for listen to us.
Yeah, guys, listen. This whole week, we've been throwing propaganda in your face. We've been throwing emotion in your face. It's your job to go out into the world after this and to look through the divisiveness, look to the decisions that are healthy for our country, healthy for our state. It's your job to look through the lies and look to the leaders that really affect change. It's your job to look through the propaganda and look to the people in positions that are really going to affect and make a better future for you guys.
You guys have been seeing it all week, that pie chart. You all said 86% of you would vote for the best candidate.
Well, fellas, when state elections came along, that 86% of you that decided that you were going to vote for the best candidate quickly turned into 70% of you voting straight ticket for your party. Guys, hey, listen. The decisions that you make, whether it be in your life, at a voting booth, will directly impact how you live, how you will have your children, how your children will live. And it's time for us to choose the best path forward, to not pick strife, to not pick controversy, to not pick competition for the sake of competition. We pick it so that we can move forward, not so we can battle against one another.
Here at Boise State, our role is to challenge you in the same way the world does. The real world uses competition, hate, lies, division, and politics. This leaves us no option but to dig for the truth coming forward. Do you succumb to the pressures of political agendas and catchy slogans? Should loyalty to a political party dictate who you should vote for or care for?
Gentlemen, political ignorance is a disease.
you no longer have the excuse to fall to this sickness. You've seen what it takes. You know how the system works. Now is your turn to make the change. It is now time for you, Palmetto Boys State, to be men.
Thank you, guys.
Situ Nanyama Situ Nanyama.
From the day we arrive on this planet and blinking steps into the sun, there is more to see, it can never be seen, more to do, it can never be done.
There is far too much to take in here, more to find than can never be found.
But the sun rolling high on the sapphire sky keeps great and small on the endless round.
It's the circle of life, and it moves us all through despair and hope, through faith and love, till we find our place on the path unwinding in the circle of life. Ingunyamaning winamabala, ingunyamaning winamabala, ingunyamaning winamabala, ingunyamaning winamabala, ingunyamaning winamabala, ingunyamaning winamabala, ingunyamaning winamabala. It's the circle of life, and it moves us all through despair and hope, through faith and love, till we find our place on the path unwinding in the circle of life.
Okay. I'm going to call on the chaplain of the Senate, Jacob Helms. Jacob, you're here. Come give us a benediction. Following the benediction, I want to ask our CAB co-chairman Ryan Ellenberg and Nigel Pearson to come to retire the colors, and then I'll come back with final remarks. Make it short.
All right, gentlemen. If willing, please remove your caps, bow your heads, and close your eyes, please. And dear Heavenly Father, Lord, we just come humbly before you today. God, just loving you. God, praising you for this week. God, just thank you for the opportunities that came. God, for the friends that we meet. But God, the legacy that we can take. God, will we know that this is not the end, but this is just the beginning? God, that we can go out and truly be one nation under God, indivisible. God, that we would go out, we would unify people, God, not because we have to, but because we love you. God, would we do everything for you, God, and would we say one day that we have fought the good fight, finished the race, and kept the faith? God, we love you and we thank you, and I pray that we decrease so you may increase, and it's in your heavenly and holy name we pray. Amen.
Gentlemen, we are. Please retire the colors. Permission granted.
Ready? Move!
You know, I was preparing back there, getting ready to get prepared for my final remarks to you, and I found this note. I don't know how I got there, but I found this note, and it just said, read it. It just said, read it, so I'm going to read it. It says, Junta Graham, number 4. Well, Jamie, this is it. Junta has done it again. We pull off another successful year of Palmetto Boys State, with the exception of trying to bake the both Boys State and Girls State on the state house steps. Junta would like to say you did an outstanding job as director this year. What do you say, boys? Let's make a little more noise for Jamie. Thank you, boys. Junta is very proud of each and every one of you this week. You are leaving today with lifelong friends, new brothers, and a better understanding of who you are as a man. Junta's final message to you comes from the lyrics and songs from the Broadway musical Hamilton. The song Shot raps about Hamilton taking every opportunity he has to succeed. He's young, scrappy, and hungry. He's not throwing away his shot to make a name for himself. The song History Has Its Eyes on You says it in the title. So, gentlemen, don't throw away your shot. Live life to its fullest, because we all know history has its eyes on you. Have a great summer, a fantastic senior year, and travel home safely. Love and a lifelong friendship to all of you all. Junta. Not going to come out. All right. Have a seat, gentlemen. Have a seat. Gentlemen, I know you are tired, because I understand the word on the street is some of you may have broken my curfew last night. What? Who, me? What? Huh? Oh, this, what had happened was, yeah, okay, all right, okay. I got you. We've asked a lot of you this week, but I need to ask you one more thing from you. Men, in these next few moments, I need your undivided attention. I need you to fight off sleep, block out thoughts of your girlfriends and meeting up with your parents, summer plans, or anything else that will distract you from focusing on this moment, in this time, in this place. Because the men of the staff of Palmetto Boys State, using me as their voice, we want to speak to you. We've got something to say. And we believe what we have to say is extremely important. And through this week, we feel like we've earned the right to be heard. You see, men, the finish line is in sight. We're in the home stretch. The time and effort of thousands of man hours have been consumed. Whether or not it is worth it will be left up to you and to history. Our final remarks to you are quite simple. Do right simply because it is right. Leave America a better place than you found it, for my children and for yours. America needs you. Now more than ever, the world needs the United States. We hope that your experience here at Boys State has given you a new perspective, a new sense of patriotism. We hope you recognize that freedom comes at a price. But in exercising these God-given freedoms, remember these things. Remember to be gentle, kind, and compassionate with others. Remember to care for those around you. Look past your differences. The dreams of others are no less than yours. Remember to give. Give in any way you can. Care less about the amount of your harvest than for how it is shared. And your life will have meaning and your heart will have peace. Remember that patriotism and love of country is not something to be ashamed of. Remember one of the most important lessons of Boys State. Yes, this week has been about politics, government, and leadership, but it's much more than that. Last Sunday, you arrived here at Anderson University campus, and you were put in a room with someone you didn't know, maybe someone of a different race, maybe someone of a different faith, and probably someone with different beliefs. And in a city with 30 or so equally different strangers, something happened. It took a few days, but something really incredible happened. Boys State happened. Without really knowing why at first, you worked together for a cause greater than yourselves. And in that process, this extraordinary and magical process we call the Boys State experience, you became friends. And by last night, it was more than that. As you met with your cities and reflected and shared and hugged and cried, you realized that you had become more than friends. You are now brothers. So what do you do? What do you do with what you experienced this week? How do you get ready to cross the finish line you wish you were really running away from it? How do you wrap up an experience that leaves you speechless when people ask about it? How do you prepare to leave a place when you feel like it has become part of you? What Boys State has taught you would be in vain if you did not leave this place and take it with you. Boys State has taught you simple yet profound lessons that you must not leave here. In my address on Sunday night, I challenged you to take advantage of this rare opportunity that's been given to you. I challenged you that as you unpacked, to leave in your room the non-physical baggage that you brought with you. The political baggage, the socio-economical baggage, theological and stereotypical baggage. Now, as you prepare to leave, you must decide what you are taking back home with you. And if I can offer some advice, there are a few things we do not want you to leave here in Anderson. Don't leave the passion of retreat. Don't leave the camaraderie of the brothers in your city. Don't leave the patriotism of Legion Night. Don't leave the responsibility of using your vote to speak to your government. Don't leave the privilege of using your voice to express your ideas. Don't leave the teamwork and creativity you displayed in representing your city. Hide it in your heart. Take it back. Take it back to your homes to be a better son or a better brother. Take it back to your schools to be a better student and accept the challenge of leading your peers. Take it back to your community. Get involved. Do something great. Or better yet, do something that needs to be done that nobody is stepping up to do it. As much as we don't want you to leave those things here, there are some things we do want you to leave here. Leave here any fear of ideas you disagree with. Leave here your limiting beliefs and your self-doubt. Leave here apathy towards our political process. Leave here the judgment of others you haven't walked a mile beside. Leave here with all the unnecessary baggage that will prevent you from truly becoming the best version of yourself. Leave here narrow-mindedness and prejudice that blind you to seeing others as precious children of God. This Boys State experience, it is a process. Before you arrived last Sunday, we asked you about the priorities when voting. Your answers were inspiring and truly ideal, as shown today by the PAC guys. And then the program happened. You experienced the real pressures of our partisan political system and how easy it is to abandon those ideals. And never forget what you learned this week. A blind loyalty, which excludes even the possibility of considering the ideas of those on the other side, defeats the ideals on which our democracy was founded. Be the change our state and our country needs. The other part of the Boys State experience is a process of shedding the weight of the outside world. There's a freedom here at Boys State that you can't find in many other places. A freedom to be young men striving for a cause greater than yourselves. And I want you to know, whether you knew it or not before you got here, that part of you that came out here at Boys State, that is the best version of yourself. That is simply who you are on the inside. This Boys State experience tends to bring the real you to the surface. Brothers, I want to share a prayer with you written by General Douglas MacArthur when he was in the Pacific during World War II. This prayer was written and dedicated to his son, who had been born back in the States, whom he had never seen. I know I speak for the entire Boys State staff, but in some way, or in a way, this week, you've all been our sons. So won't you please pray with me. Build me a son, O Lord, who'll be strong enough to know when he is weak and brave enough to face himself when he is afraid. One who will be proud and unbending in honest defeat and humble and gentle in victory. Build me a son whose wishes will not take the place of deeds. A son who will know thee, and that to know himself is the foundation stone of knowledge. Lead him, I pray, not in the path of ease and comfort, but under the stress and spur of difficulties and challenge. Here, let him learn to stand up in the storm. Here, let him learn compassion for those who fail. Build me a son whose heart will be clear, whose goal will be high. A son who will master himself before he seeks to master other men. One who will learn to laugh, yet never forget how to cry. One who will reach into the future, yet never forget the past. And after all these things of his, add, I pray, enough sense of humor so that he will always be serious, yet never take himself too seriously. Give him humility so that he will always remember the simplicity of true greatness, the open mind of true wisdom, the meekness of true strength. Then I, his father, will dare to whisper, I have not lived in vain. Amen. We hope this week, we hope and trust that our week together has not been in vain. You share something here that very few get a chance to experience. For you have been initiated into a rare fraternity, the graduates of Palmetto Boys State. Here's the truth. You might be able to tell someone what you did during this week, but you won't be able to truly describe what this week has done to you and changed you. So show them. Make a difference. No excuses. No apologies. Because here's the deal. As far as the staff is concerned, as graduates of Palmetto Boys State, you don't get a pass anymore. You don't get to say, I'm too young to make a difference. You don't get to say, I'll let somebody else do that. When you screw up or you mess up, you don't get to say, I didn't know any better. You now understand there are choices and consequences. You don't get to stand by and be silent and do nothing while the abused and the marginalized in our society are taken advantage of. Because if Boys State happened to you, then you know what to do. Stand up for what you know to be right. Dismantle this belief that most people would rather be wrong and with the crowd than to be right and stand alone. Have the courage to stand up and do right, even if it means standing alone. Don't simply do your best, but succeed in doing what is necessary. Work just as hard, maybe even harder, at the things you don't like, but that need to be done anyway. Honor and respect those who make the difference. Honor and respect those who have made sacrifices for you, especially your parents and your guardians. Now, I want to take this moment here to speak directly to the parents for just one moment. I want to warn you, your sons will most likely have a very difficult time explaining what happened this week. My advice is to be patient. Be patient with them and simply look for the change. It will be there. Because last Sunday, if you dropped off a boy, we believe today you're picking up a man. A man who has found his voice and found a leader inside of himself. A man who doesn't take for granted the sacrifices of those who've come before him. A man who understands that it's better to fail at something that matters than to succeed at something that doesn't. And now, my brothers of Palmetto Boys State, my final remarks to you. On Sunday night, I challenged you by asking you a simple question. What will your Boys State experience be? I told you it could not be inherited and it would not be given to you. I told you whatever your Boys State experience would be, you were going to have to lock in and earn it. So as I submit my final challenge to you, I recall a story of a gentleman who was on the campaign trail running for office. He was trying to drum up support for his candidacy. Ironically enough, this story occurred right here when he was visiting South Carolina. On the morning of his stop in South Carolina, he wasn't feeling the greatest. It was pouring down, raining all morning. And as he was getting into his vehicle, he got completely soaked. And as he got in the car, his team advised him he had an hour-and-a-half drive as they were heading to Greenwood, South Carolina. While in the car, he was reading the paper. And there's this huge negative article about him and his campaign. And upon arrival of the location, he walked into the venue and began meeting and greeting like the crowd. And as you can imagine, in Greenwood, it was not a very large crowd. As he was making his rounds, he heard a voice from the back, and it shouted, "Fired up!" And the crowd responded, "Fired up!" And then the voice said, "Ready to go!" And the crowd responded, "Ready to go!" This completely shocked him. He had never heard this before. And he began to think the people were a little crazy in South Carolina. He started questioning why he even came here. Then he looked in the back of the room and saw this middle-aged woman dressed like she had just come from church. And apparently, she is well known around town for starting this chant. When she says, "Fired up," the crowd responds, "Fired up." And she says, "Ready to go," the crowd responds, "Ready to go." And throughout this meeting, she continued to chant, "Fired up, ready to go." And after a while, this candidate, who had started the day feeling a little under the weather, a bit out of sorts, not at 100%, he began to feel a little fired up. He began to feel like he was ready to go. And all the negative thoughts and the negative press he had read in the paper earlier all just drifted away. And they ended up having a great meeting. And throughout the day, he would ask his team, "Are you fired up?" They responded, "Fired up, boss." He would say to them, "You ready to go?" They responded, "Ready to go." But then he realized something. He realized something as he left little old Greenwood, South Carolina. He realized one voice can change a room. And if one voice can change a room, it can change a community. And if it could change a community, it could change a city. And if it could change a city, it could change a county. And if it can change a county, it could change a state. And if it could change a state, one voice can change a country. So, Boys State, my final challenge to you as you get prepared to go back to your community, I'm challenging you to be the one. Be the one whose voice can change a room. Be the one whose voice can be the catalyst of change. Be the one who understands the power of their voice. Be the one who knows life and death lies in the power of their tongue. Be the one who leads courageously. Be the one who exudes humility. Be the one who is trustworthy. Be the one who will be the catalyst to spark a movement. Be the one who is not afraid to stand alone for doing the right thing. Be the one who will not stand by and allow injustices infiltrate our community. Be the one who will not stand by and be silent while the abused and marginalized are taken advantage of. Be the one who would not stand by and watch discrimination seep through the cracks of this foundation we call democracy. Be the one who will protect our freedoms that was given to us by those who paid the ultimate sacrifice. Be the one who will see every person as a precious child of God. Be the one who will strive to be that light up on the hill. Be the one who will strive to be loved in a society reeked with hatred. Be the one who will walk by faith and not by sight. Be the one who is fired up. Be the one who is ready to go. Fired up. Ready to go. Fired up. Ready to go. Boys State, my final challenge for you is to simply be the one. May God bless you. May God protect you. May the Lord smile upon you. Godspeed. God bless you. And may God bless America. Gentlemen, we are, for the final time, you are dismissed.